Hey everybody, it's Gart. Today's a good day to talk about Shaolin Antiganks. Not something that comes up a lot. I see it a lot in chat groups, talking about how Shaolin doesn't have a lot of anti-gank potential, but I feel like that's not true. He's just not as good as someone like JJ, Shigoki, Blackfire, those people who are designed for it. Doesn't mean he's got nothing, so Shaolin players new and old, here's just some quick looks at some of my favorite anti-ganks. We'll be analyzing them live, non-scripted. First, if you want to practice anti-ganks, I recommend just going into like AI Breach, because you'll end up by yourself a lot against usually like 3 enemies. So it's a good way just to try out some stuff, practice some basic stuff, see what works, see what doesn't, and also just get that flow in so you're not freaking out when you're getting ganked. Here's a pretty good example. Somebody joined my party chat, and I'm very casually talking to them about like what's going on later, while practicing anti-gank stuff against a shaman, a gladiator, and a conqueror. Usually a nightmare. And we're doing just fine. That's just to get yourself comfortable.
Well, I'll be playing later on in the evening. I'll wait in. I'm gonna make a sneak attack.
Here we go. So we got a Black Prior and a Aramusha. Not a great ganking combo, but still annoying. Still kind of hard for a Shaolin to deal with. But you see how the general gist is that I'm swapping between targets in between chi combos, and sometimes I'm not using chi combos. For this, I'm trying to use it as much as I can because I have my chi healing on, so I'm healing myself throughout their gank. Regardless if these attacks are hitting or not, regardless if they're doing damage, I'm healing myself while they're doing it, which is awesome. It means I stay alive a lot longer. I didn't win that, by the way. I got light spammed to death right there. So this is just a 1v1 that turns into a gank, which is great. Right now I'm just doing my normal thing, and then bam, here's a Peacekeeper. Now I gotta worry about that immediately. There's a lot of problems, but guess what? Revenge, and they get a little bops on her, and I'm gonna focus on Tiandi because this Tiandi does not have a lot left in him. And damn, he's dead. Look at that. And then I want to focus on her, but if she's freaking out, she's dodging a lot. She's not focusing on what I'm doing, so I can keep doing the undodgeable and it work. So I got out of that one alright. This one, I teleport to a teammate, and he's in the middle of a gank, which is great. So I just want to focus on one and keep the other 2 to my right. I'm going to focus on him a little bit. He's down. That was nothing short of luck right there. That undodgeable hit that Orochi too, and I love it. Alright, teleport to a teammate. He's mid-gank as well. Unfortunately, he's on the bad end of this gank. He gave one of the enemies as revenge. As a Highlander, Blackfire, and Shinobi, not a great thing, but bam, revenge. I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna try to heal myself. Doing okay. I'm bursting some down. There we go. I got my revenge back. Just doing a lot of harassment, just keeping them all at bay, regardless of how much damage I'm doing. Which is good. Doing just fine there. And don't forget, like, especially with Shaolin anti-ganks, that it's not always going to work. Keep trying. You're going to die a lot. You can do everything right and still die because sometimes the game just is not in your favor. And when you lose the gank, don't feel bad because it just happens. Nothing wrong with that. I almost died here. In fact, I probably would have had my teammate not come to the rescue.
Go heal. It's monk stuff.
And then just one of my favorite horrible anti-ganks where I could do nothing and I did nothing.
My friend needs me.
I got hit a lot. Yeah, this one. I love this one. Nothing I do, just obliterated. So, just, if it doesn't work, keep trying. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get your flow down. He's got a lot of potential in anti-gank, and I feel like he's pretty underrated in that sense. Anyways, have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you later.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He tries to parry everything, dude, so you fucking faint.